everyone, welcome to another lesson. I'm Sandra.
And I'm Shawn.
And today, Shawn,
we're going to look at some ideas we have about the future. We are going to think about things that could happen, and we're going to talk about some daydreams.
Okay, and that's why we'll be practicing the first conditional.
You know, I think I might hang out with my friends this weekend. That sounds like a great idea. If I hang out with my friends, we'll have some fun. I think we'll go to the cinema. If there's a good film, we'll watch it. I'd love to see something with adventure. If my friends want to, we'll go bowling too. Bowling is a really fun sport. We can eat some pizza after bowling if we have enough money. I'll have to check how much spending money I have now. If I don't have enough money, we might not go bowling after all. I mean, we have to eat. Anyway, we'll spend this Saturday together if we can.
Shawn, what time are we going to the cinema? Shawn, what time are we going to the cinema?
I don't know.
Now, did you hear that first conditional in Shawn's daydreaming? Shawn and his friends will probably get together, but there are a lot of things that they can do.
So some examples that you heard. If I hang out with my friends, we'll have some fun.
He also said, we can eat some pizza after bowling if we have enough money.
If I don't have enough money, we might not go bowling after all.
So the first conditional is used in these situations. We use it to talk about things that are possible. We also use it to talk about the present or the future. And finally, we use it to express things that might happen, that are probably going to happen.
So we have to look at the formula. One way of starting off the conditional is starting with if, followed by the present simple. Then we need to have a comma. Then I will have my subject, I will have will, can, or might, and I will have another verb.
Okay, so we have to separate the first conditional into two parts. We've got the if part, if something happens, then something else will happen. As Shawn said, you can start with the if, or you can start with the subject. You can start with the subject, will, can, and might, and then the verb. And this time you will not use a comma. You go straight to the condition, if, plus the subject and the present simple.
Exactly right. So let's look at another situation. If I don't study for my exam, I'll get a bad mark.
Yeah, if I don't study for my exam, my parents might be upset.
If I don't study for my exam, I might also have difficulties in the next exam.
So this is when we start with if. Let's see the other way around, if it's possible.
I'll get a bad mark if I don't study for my exam.
There you go, but you don't have the comma this time. My parents will be upset if I don't study for my exam.
And I might also have difficulties on the next exam if I don't study for my exam.
Now, you try. We're going to pause the video for a little bit, and you're going to think about these sentences, okay? Can you make the conditional?
The situation is if I lose my phone, my mobile phone.
Remember to use can, will, and might. Ready? We'll be right back. Okay, so that's done, right? Shawn, can you do the first one for me, please?
I can't send messages to my friends if I lose my mobile phone.
I will lose all my contacts if I lose my mobile phone.
I'll be sad if I lose my mobile phone, or I might be sad if I lose my mobile phone.
Okay, so let's make this a little bit more challenging, okay? So we're going to stop the video again. This time, we want you to think about our condition. If I watch Netflix all weekend. Okay, so we're going to pause and you're going to think about what might happen. Remember, use will, can, and might. Okay, lots of good ideas, I'm sure. So Now you're going to do a task with your partner. Look at this list of situations. So what would you do if? We want you to choose two and tell your partner what you would do. Remember to use the structure, if, plus the present simple, the subject, will, might, and can, or use the other way around. You'll have about 4 or 5 minutes to do this. Okay, now let's look at the circle to finish off.
Okay, to finish off, let's start off with get good grades. If I get good grades, it will make my parents happy.
If I make my parents happy, I will get that new video game I want.
If I get that new video game I want, I will remember to play responsibly.
If I remember to play responsibly, I will have enough time to study.
If I have enough time to study, I might get good grades.
All right, time for you to try as well. So here's your circle. Learn English, visit England, speak with British people. So start with learn English. Start with if I learn English. What happens next? The video will now be paused and you can try it on your own.
Are you ready to use the first conditional? I think so.
So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the session and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.